Hi, everybody. This is Casey Thomas from Totally Designs, and I'm on here today just to kind of talk and basically give a basic random assessment of my overall year. I was just in the car just thinking about the overall year of 2018. What have I accomplished? What have I not accomplished? What I have done? What has failed? What has succeeded? What can I do better? And basically, I just want to come on here and talk to other entrepreneurs that may be finding themselves at a place that they're dealing with this particular plateau in their business. And I thought about it's sort of like weight loss. You know, we lose that 20, 30, 40 pounds, and then we come to this plateau. And it's like no matter what we do, we can't move past the plateau. And so there are certain things that we have to do to trigger our metabolism and force it literally to come out of that complacent place where it is now satisfied to be. And it's saying that, okay, I've lost all the weight that I'm going to lose for this time, and no matter what you're saying, I'm not going to do any more. So you have to do things to kind of trick your metabolism into burning more calories and getting back into that rigorous burning place that it once was. Well, that's sort of like the same thing for your business. You know, if you find yourself at that plateau where you know that you market all that you can market, you spend all your money marketing, you all word of mouth, all the things that you needed to do, coming up with different products, coming up with blogs or different websites and YouTube channels and so forth. You've been through all of these different changes, but yet you're still at that plateau. So one of the things that you need to do, and one of the things that I'm doing, is I'm doing an overall assessment of my business, and I'm looking at some of the things that I could have probably done differently. And as far as myself, like marketing, I think that I should have did like a deeper marketing campaign. I should have started off a little bit earlier during the year versus getting a late start. And sometimes getting a late start, you determine that, you know, is not moving fast enough, and it's not going to move fast enough because, especially when you're in sales and if you're in crafts or jewelry or, you know, clothing, you got to be ahead of the game, and it's sort of sometimes that's hard to do. But anyway, when you find yourself at that plateau, you have to do things to energize your business. Now, you know, YouTube or Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, all these different places may not be working for you at the moment. So you have to figure out, hey, do I need to literally go out and start doing festivals and fairs, or do I need to go into concession stores, or do I need to try to get somebody to invest in my business, or do I hire somebody that can, you know, help me do more of the marketing? I know for me, because I'm doing a lot of this by myself, it's kind of hard for me to be the marketer, you know, the promoter, the, you know, the hype person, the person that designs, and the person that goes out and sells. And so that's kind of hard because that's one person. And so I'm taking a, you know, look at what are some of the avenues that I can increase awareness of my brand in. And for me, I believe I need to hire a marketing team to sort of go out there and market for me, whereas I can sit back and just be on the creative side of things, because it's hard to divide your time. It's hard to, you know, be the promoter, be the advertising and marketing specialist of your business, and being the one that finances the business. And it kind of takes away. And then even the photographer, you know, I'm photographing my photos so I can upload them to SDU or Amazon or wherever these other places that I decide to sell. And so it becomes very, very cumbersome. It becomes very, you know, overwhelming. And so I have to really do an assessment. And that's where my plateau is, because I have to kind of figure out, okay, now that I've done all that I can do, what is it that I can do that goes beyond what I can do? Who can I bring in to help me bring it beyond where I am? Well, what I'm doing now is I'm actually getting ready to do a photo shoot. And with that, that's going to help me catapult my brand a little bit further. It's always good to have a lookbook, especially if you're doing any type of jewelry, crocheting, sewing, any type of thing that has to do with fashion. You always want to have a lookbook. That way, that when you get ready to go into different stores like Macy's or Bloomingdale's or different avenues in which you decide to go, have this lookbook, because it's great. It's basically advertising who you are. And so that's another way that I'm trying to get past the plateau I am, because if I can just go ahead and do my lookbook, I can start sending out my different patterns or my different designs to different people, magazines even, perhaps. And so we just got to get to the place where we think outside the box, think outside what our norm is, think outside our comfort zone. And I realize, to be a business person, it does not always feel good to have to push past where you're comfortable with being. And again, I talked about the introverted entrepreneur in the last video that I did. And it's kind of hard when you are that, inward person, and you don't really like to deal with a lot of crowds and things. But what I would recommend is that if you can't do it, have someone else do it for you. Ask for help, ask for ideas, do surveys, whatever it takes to take your business to the next level. That's all I really have to say for tonight. Love you with the love of God, and I hope everything is great with you all. I hope that you have a safe and happy new year. Be safe out there. Love you with the love of God, and this is Kaysa Thomas signing off from Totally Designs. And if you want to know more about my store, please visit me at www.tolee.store. If you liked my video and the contents in the video, give me a thumbs up, and also subscribe and share. Thank you.